everybody, Ninjajdog back to a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be doing a movie review of the brand new, lately released Venom. Now, Venom had some low expectations for a few different people, and as for me, I didn't have much expectations when I walked into the theater or watched trailers, but we are going to be doing a breakdown of the movie, and watch out for spoilers if you do not want to listen to any of this shenanigans or whatever. And just move on to another video of mine. So let's get started. So now, Venom here, here's how we're gonna start off with. He is the actor, okay, Eddie Brock, who's played as Tom Hardy, phenomenal character. He's playing as a reporter, he's going on interviews and all that stuff, and he goes into a little bit of a trouble when he faces against Carlton Drake, who is the main villain of the movie, and he has to interview him and notices he's like a crook, so if he screws up this interview, he's done with the job as a reporter. So that's exactly how it happened. His fiancée, who plays Michelle Williams, also known as Annie in the movie, she did not approve of him screwing up with the interview, so she left him and left him in a midlife crisis. He's all, shall we say, like miserable and depressed at the very beginning of the movie till the very endish of the beginning. So that's where all the boring stuff happened in the movie. But the one unimportant thing about this is just how his everyday cycle has been without his fiancée and all that. So it's like, okay, let's get on to the symbiote stuff. So Carlton Drake, the main villain of the movie, he runs this operation called the Life Foundation, and they want to find new species. And in the very beginning of the movie, they found 3 new species, aliens, which they call them symbiotes, which I like to call them they call them symbiotes, but I like to call them symbiotes because it sounds more accurate. And as of lately, they've tried to experiment these symbiotes to different test people and patients, and it has failed and failed and failed and failed, and they're just wondering why. And then Eddie Brock, he's been visited to one of the scientists who've witnessed these catastrophic tests, named Jenny Slate. She's played in other pretty good movies too, and she found Eddie Brock, brought him into the labs just to investigate what's happened, and brought him down to one of the labs, which had a very creepy girl just tackling him and giving him some of the symbiote stuff. And he had to run for his life, getting chased by security, and he runs back to his place, freaking out, going insane with this whole Venom thing, hearing voices in his head, and he couldn't do anything about it. And then he's gone a bit crazy when he met his ex with another guy in a nice lobster restaurant, and they had to take him to the hospital. And at that time, they cannot figure out what is happening because the treatment that they're giving him, and he just goes mentally insane, and they don't understand what's going on. So he had to be released, find the cure later on, and the stuff is killing him, and it also kills the other treatments that Carlton Drake, the villain, was testing. So it literally killed them. And then sadly, Jenny Slate, she found out about all that stuff, and then he found out that she was telling someone about this, and then she got killed by one of the symbiotes. So that really did suck. I feel bad for that. And it leads to a whole motorcycle chase, and then Venom finally gets caught. And then gets in the hands of Carlton Drake. It's like, where's the property? But the thing is, he doesn't have it anymore because the weaknesses of the symbiotes are sonic waves, which is, the sound effects, loud sound, and fire. And at the very end of the movie, when Carlton Drake and Eddie Brock have a fight, that the very ending, I'm trying to figure out how to say this, the Riot, which is Carlton Drake, because he turns into a symbiote too, he gets killed, and by explosion of fire, turned himself into a barbecue, and the Venom, which everyone thought it was killed too when Eddie was falling from the space shuttle, they thought they were dead. But then the very ending, when Eddie Brock had a discussion with Annie, he hears a voice in his head, and it's like, "You're not dead. Venom in me is not dead after all." Oh my gosh. So, Carlton Drake's abduction plan, whatever he was trying to do, he was trying to go up in space with his own spacecraft, go up there, find more symbiotes, and then bring back to Earth as a new species, because he's like, okay, these new species, they're in control, and the humans here, they all need to be combined, and everything is collapsing around them. So I'm like, no, that's not the case, my friend. It really isn't. So, with that being said, that is the movie review. And this movie does have 2 post-credit scenes, and one of them does lean more into the movie itself and into a sequel possibility. But the second one is just showing like another movie, so I'll explain that in a bit. So, spoilers if you don't want to see or hear what the post-credit scene is about. So, last chance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Alright, the first post-credit scene, we're introduced by Woody Harrelson, who plays as Carnage, and the really cool thing is he teases us by giving us this line: "Once I get out of this prison, there's going to be carnage." So basically what happens in the scene is Eddie Brock comes into a prison cell. He's requested by the person who plays as Carnage, and he's like asking more about the symbiote thing, and he doesn't have to be afraid about it because Eddie Brock, he already has the stuff, so he's like, "You're a killer. You can't do anything to me." But he wants to get, the Carnage wants to get his hands on that stuff, and he wants to bring madness, destruction, and he is a killing machine in the comics. Like, he literally goes for a kill. There's supposed to be a R rating for this reason, to show what Carnage and Venom could really do, but instead they had to do it PG-13, all because they want to do crossovers, which I have a little doubt in mind that they're going to really do that, because after seeing some certain scenes with Venom versus SWAT team, he kicks their butts. Like, he literally knocks them off cycle, and I'm just like, there's no way any of those guys would have survived, nor the Avengers, if they fought against Venom, would survive. So that is just my personal opinion. I don't think Venom should be able to fight against the Avengers in any movies, because he would kill them. He would literally kill them. So yeah, and the second post-credit scene was a Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse little clip, and showed meanwhile into another universe, and I thought it was like just promotion, whatever, like a middle for the next post-credit scene, but that was actually the second post-credit scene. So it showed a bit of clips of Miles Morales looking at a grave, looking at Peter Parker's death, which he really wasn't dead, and it was a weird clip, I'll give you that. You could just watch it when you get to the theaters on your own. It is very weird. But put it down in the comments down below what you guys think of the movie. Or if you haven't seen it, at least one thing that you expect good from the movie. But hey, overall, I would give this a 7.5 because half of the plot was really good and half of it was a little misdirected. But I would say the CGI and everything, the acting from all the actors was very phenomenal. I have no complaints about that whatsoever. And so yeah, that is the end of the movie review. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Of course, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel because I'll be doing more videos like this, more movie reviews. And I have to do this for the ending. We are Venom. Peace out, y'all. Bye.